ओके, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। तो आज हम करेंगे रोल एंड मोड ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ नॉन न्यूट्रिटिव स्वीटनर। मेरा नाम है नवीन चौधरी और आई एम स्टूडेंट ऑफ बीटेक फूड टेक्नोलॉजी इन कॉलेज ऑफ कम्युनिटी साइंस। ये पीडीएफ और पीपीटी मेरी दोस्त प्रीविड वगैरह द्वारा बनाई गई है और क्रेडिट टू प्रीविड वगैरह। लेट्स स्टार्ट। ओके, सबसे पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए कि नॉन न्यूट्रिटिव स्वीटनर्स क्या होते हैं। दैट प्रोवाइड इंटेंस स्वीटनेस विदाउट no calories or very little calories. And they are commonly known as artificial sweeteners or high intensity sweeteners because they are many times sweeter than sucrose. ओके, हम इस्तेमाल कहाँ पे करते हैं? दूसरा सवाल हमारे मन में यही आता है। तो हम डाइट बेवरेजेस, आपके लिए काम है, आप एक बॉटल डाइट कोक और एक कैन डाइट कोक में देखेंगे दोनों में डिफरेंट स्वीटनर यूज होता है, आर्टिफिशियल स्वीटनर। आप चेक करना और मुझे बताना कि कौन सा यूज होता है। देन नेक्स्ट इज sugar based food pharmaceuticals. We making child drinks like cough drinks for child in pharmaceuticals, then we use artificial sweeteners and confectionery products. There are very these used in very small quantities, so achieve sweetness and energy contributes negligible, very small amount of energy by these sweeteners. Um, इसके अलावा मैं बात करूँ यार, they have some characteristics like high sweetness intensity as compared with uh, sucrose. You can see the saccharin about 300 times sweeter. uh, aspartame is 200 times sweeter, and uh, sucralose is about 600 times sweeter. They have low or zero calories. This is very good good characteristics of non-nutritive sweeteners. Then we talk about the stability. They are stable in high temperature mode. अगर हम शुगर को हाई टेम्परेचर पे यूज करते हैं सिंपल नॉन न्यूट्रिशियल वाली, तो वो चेंज कर देती है कलर को, कैरमलाइजेशन हो जाता है, ब्राउनिंग हो जाती है। बट विद नॉन न्यूट्रिटिव स्वीटनर्स दे आर हाईली स्टेबल इन हाई टेम्परेचर। एंड देन वी क्लासिफिकेशन। हाँ, यहाँ पे स्वीटनर्स की क्लासिफिकेशन की आर्टिफिशियल स्वीटनर्स, they are chemically synthesized compound like aspart aspartame and sucralose. Natural high intensity sweeteners. We use some sweeteners like some plants like stevia जहाँ पे लिखा भी है, and monk fruit sweeteners which are used as high intensity sweeteners. They are higher sweetness level than sucrose. They are much more higher. Uh, actually, stevia is a plant. Their leaves are dried and grounded, which are used as sweeteners. Okay. Role of non-nutritive sweetness. We also know uh, they have very less calories, so weight management में use करते हैं. One of the most important role of non-nutritive sweeteners is reducing calorie intake. Then sugar provide about 4 kilo calories per gram, while the non-nutritive sweeteners are negligible and zero calories. When the sugar in the food and beverages is replaced with non-nutritive sweetener, the total energy take decrease. The all of these step are talking like same and role in and diabetes diabetes management. They are less calorie uh, and by non-nutritive sweeteners, they are not production of insulin, so our body will not spend on the hexokinase which produce insulin, and these maintain the blood sugar level. Also, that diabetic patient enjoys sweet food without influence effective insulin response. Okay, the example are stevia and saccharin in 10 in, instead of sugar. The next is role in food industry. We also know there are diet beverages, sugar-free, dessert, low-calorie bakery products, Sugar-free confectionery and pharmaceutical syrups are also used. Protein supplies. Actually, I see protein with chocolate flavor, and I see there are 9 in 10 gram of protein. There is 9 gram of protein. Means there are 10 gram of total quantity and 9 gram of protein. The 1 gram is sweeteners and other stuff which are added in to make the protein tasty. There are also example soft drink, yogurt, ice cream, jam, jelly, breakfast cereals also. Uh, and the other is role in flavor enhancer. If we talk about the non-nutritive sweeteners, they provide intense sweetness. They are very sweet as compared to normal sweetness. They provide texture, taste, and palatability. They really feel better as taste. Actually, if we want to modify the structure of cake, if we add sugar, there may be a possibility we don't get more uh, puffiness or fluffy texture. So we use non um, nutritive sweeteners. They reduce the crystal formation and they will more puffy cakes. Fluffy, I really don't know. Puffy होता है जब fluffy होता है cakes we will make. Then okay, that is mode of action. They have same mode of action like sweetness, but the intensity is much more higher. Sweetness Sweetness is detected by the cell receptor on the tongue. Non-nutritive sweetener bind with the receptor um, and activate the same pathway as sugar. They send the signal to the brain. Pres- we get the sweetness, then the high intensity. They are 30 to 60 times sweeter than sucrose. We also know. Um, and we really need very low quantity. The calorie intake is also no significant effect on blood glucose. I already said this before. There is a graph, don't need to know more about this. There are some advantages. Um, you can see uh, without calories, help diabetic used to weight management, to longer shelf life, and small quantity required. They are advantages. You can write as much you want. And conclusion at the end, I want only to say non-nutritive sweeteners are important, but I avoid because they are much more intense. Um, our body needs sweeteners like sugar, simple sugar for brain action. If we replace our all the sugar with non-nutritive sugars, then we are not able to perform our brain function properly. So at the end, thank you very much. Just like, share, and subscribe my channel if possible. Thank you very much. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में.